Yo. How's it going, man? Who's gonna be first? Who's gonna be last? That is the question. That is the question. The question of all questions. Janira's first. Lily, how's it going? Ravioli. I'm not late. You are on time for once. Crazy. Crazy. All right, let's pick. Where do we pick up from? Pick up where we left off. Oh, this is the gym right here. All right, he gave me some Pokeballs. All right, cool. What gym is this though? Poison type. Grass and bug attacks won't work well against poison. Oh my god, I don't got any poison. I got a grass Pokemon. Let's see what else we can catch. Where's the grass? Yo, Jaden, how's it going, man? Heard so much about you, bro. Heard a lot about you these days, man. I don't know what to do. The grass is outside, Retro. Get out of the chair and take a walk out the door. You got a better team tonight? No, my team's fucking dog shit. Guys, I seen a movie today. I went to see The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian. Is it good? I already saw it, bro. I fucking loved it. Really? Give it like a very mid. Very mid. I'm like a day one fan of it. Yeah, same, but kind of like predictable, you know? No, it's because it's predictable, man. It was kind of shit writing. Honestly. I thought you had given up on Star Wars. Did I say that? I do still watch the Mando stuff. I don't like the newest films. I didn't like I gave up on the new movies with like they were just the new trilogy was fucking dog shit. Like, let's be honest. I don't know why I'm leaving. The new trilogy was like dog shit. Mando's okay, but that new movie was like very cookie cutter, predictable. Like, you knew it was gonna happen, bro. You could predict the whole film within like 30 minutes of the film. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Hey, Jaden, what's strong against poison? Is it psychic or is it steel? Hunter, what's up with you, man? You start streaming yet or what, brother? Psychic and ground is good against... Pico Jr.'s dead. I already knew this. Oh my god, he's alive. Could a tackle get me more? Heal is immune to poison. Setting up or running into a weird issue. What's the weird issue, man? Ask Doctor. Dr. Pika. You let me guess, you can't dual stream. I don't know why, but I feel like you're trying, like, that's the problem. Aw, you're gonna break out, you fucking bitch. When my VTuber thing is finding my mic, but when I select, it doesn't detect any audio. OBS picks it up just fine though. Drivers? Version of the thing, maybe? What are we naming it? Magnemite. Also, Hunter, thanks for tuning in, man. You don't usually come to my streams on time. To ask you to visit me. You're just watching me these days. W Hunter. Good friend right there. You guys should go follow him. Maybe, I don't know. Oh shit, wait. That's a good idea. I'll try downloading updates maybe. I never know when you're streaming. This randomly popped on my feed. Got you. No, dude, yeah. Usually when I have troubles like that, it's like drivers, bro. It's like drivers or you need to update the original software to the VTube software. But I will say I don't use a PNG tuber. So I've never had that issue specifically with 3D VTubers, the VC Face. VC Face has different issues, like you lag and like depending on like the geometry of the model, it could lag it, and it also is like hardware on your webcam too. Amy, did you just get that? Thank you, Amy. Amy, thank you. Amy, I'll let you name this Pokemon. What do you want to name it? I will say I've had this weird issue with OBS that I didn't have in the past. I used to be able to dual record or dual stream on just opening 2 instances of OBS, right? So I could do a shorts and a long form. Before I even started doing this YouTube channel, I used to be able to do it when I used to record for YouTube. Now, when I try to have 2 instances of OBS running, short form and long form, it doesn't work. It will not detect. The second instance overwrites the first instance, and the first instance can't see the capture card, or vice versa. Yo, Hunter, see, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I'm gonna name this Raimi in honor of Amy. No, press the wrong button. Come on, I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. Gary, dude, just the guy I've been missing. Are you tired, Gary? Because you've been running through my mind all day. Bro, Magby has a poison move? I didn't know that. I think it's pretty cool. That's the blue, like, spirit Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl, right? Retro, guess what? I already asked you what you didn't say. I'm gonna die from poison. Oh, this is gonna hurt. You know what? I know a guy. I honestly have a hatred for Pokemon Go. I don't think I've ever talked about this on stream before, but I have like a unique hatred for Pokemon Go. A very unique hatred. A very, very unique problem with it. Why? So, Pokemon Go, when it first originally released, it was the first gen Pokemon, right? And then, dude, everybody was fucking playing it, bro. Everybody was fucking playing it, right? Everybody was playing it. Everybody was having a good time. I think Pokemon Go, when it first dropped, was the closest we've ever been to, like, world peace, bro. Like, people were giving out each other food and drinks at the park over Pokemon Go. I only know this because my friends all had it, and I didn't, right? And I went with them to the park, and they were all fucking playing it and shit, right? Now, why didn't I get Pokemon Go, right? So, I had a Windows phone at the time. And if you know anything about Windows phones, they are fucking dog shit. And they have dog shit apps. And the apps are, like, remade by a different developer, bro. Yeah, so I was gifted a Windows phone to my trip when I lived overseas because my other phone had broken. So I was gifted a Windows phone for free for my trip. So, you know, I could stay in touch with the family. And, so on and so forth. But, alright, so Windows Phone, right? This is not my main problem now, guys. This isn't the root of the problem now, right? So, alright. So, Pokemon dies out. Over the next year, I date this girl, you know. Hanging out all the time. I still have my shitty Windows Phone. So she lets me use her phone strictly for Pokemon Go, right? Lily, I'm telling a goddamn story. I don't have enough time for you to troll me right now. Anyways. Guess what, Retro? You've already asked me 4 fucking times. You've already said what 4 times, Retro? Alright, anyways. So, I'm dating this girl, and she lets me use her phone for Pokemon Go, right? So, dude, her and I... we're both addicted because I started playing it, so I made an account with my email, right? And so now we're both addicted, so we both want to play all the time, but we can't because there's only one fucking phone, right? So eventually, I stopped playing because I was trying to get... They just released Kabuto, and I was trying to get Kabutops, and then something had happened, and I couldn't get them on the event day or some shit, right? Something, right? So I logged out, and I was like, you know what? I let my girlfriend play for like 2 weeks. I stayed off it for like 2 weeks. Because I was also like, dude, I was going to Pokestops addicted, bro, right? I was going to Pokestops. My old job was a Pokestop, so I would borrow her phone for the night, and I'd be like using the Pokestop at my job, bro. Like, I was addicted, right? And then I think I know why I logged off. It's because I ran out of fucking Pokeballs. And I couldn't catch something, right? So I logged off, right? I go to log back, and I leveled up. I was conquering gyms at the time, right? So I was, like, addicted for a good 2.5 months, maybe 3 months, right? I had the gym right next to my house at the time, you know? I fucking dominated that shit. And, fine, right? I'm just spamming things right now, by the way. I probably shouldn't be using Pico Jr. But, alright, so I log out for, like, the 2-week period, 2.5-week period. So then I eventually go to log back in, right? I know I used the correct email. Alright, because you could see your email on the account. I had used the same password that I used too, but I think I got hacked or something. Because no matter the recovery method I did, they said, oh, this account no longer exists. And I'm like, what do you mean this no longer exists? I tried doing password recovery, no longer exists. I use the same email, no longer exists, right? No longer exists. I'm like, motherfucker, like, dude, I'm fucking pissed, bro, right? And then I emailed them, right? And I gave them instances of I only had 2 emails, right? My childhood email, and then I had like a job application email or some shit, right? Oh, no, I don't want this move, right? I emailed Niantic. They got back to me saying, unfortunately, the account no longer exists. Or there's no account tied to the emails. So I'm like, motherfucker. Like, I was so fucking mad, right? So I gave up on it, right? But then, right? About a year or 2 later, they started adding shiny Pokemons, and they were up until like Gen 3. So I downloaded again. This time I had my own phone, right? This time I had my own phone. So I downloaded again, bro. Oh my god, a Growlithe? Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna catch Growlithe. I have my own phone. I get super into Pokemon Go, dude. Right? I'm doing the legendary battles. I'm capturing gyms. I started from scratch. I'm leveling like crazy. I'm going on like Pokemon like drives where I'd go to like a place with a lot of Pokemon stops with my brother. You know, we're both into it. We're both playing Pokemon Go together. Oh fuck, shit like that, right? And then, so I was in the car with my brother and my girlfriend at the time. My brother was driving us. Around. And, like, my girlfriend and I are sitting in the back seat. And I think his girlfriend at the time was in the front seat. I don't know who was in the front seat. But, so we're driving around for Pokemon Go. And a blue Ralts comes up. A blue shiny Ralts comes out. In the same spot for both of us, right? For both of us. And because I had an Android and my girlfriend had an iPhone, for whatever reason, Pokemon Go detects when you're in the car driving. We were fucking stopped at a red light for like 30 seconds, right? So I'm sitting there clicking on the Ralts, trying to click into it. Sorry, can't play while driving. I'm like, what the fuck? My girlfriend clicks in first try, catches the blue Ralts, and then I wasn't able to catch it, bro. And I fucking uninstalled the app that day, bro. I was so pissed. Because for that day, we were going everywhere for blue Ralts. Like, we were looking for that Pokemon specifically. It wasn't an event for that Pokemon, but we caught it, by the way. It wasn't an event, but we were trying to get that Pokemon. And after like an hour of driving, and then I didn't get it, I was so fucking mad. And then I never played Pokemon Go again. Fuck Pokemon Go. All right, what are we naming Growlithe? That was a long story, but it was, I wanted you guys to know. And now, Gary, this was right during the time when shinies first came out, and they were super rare still. I think it was a shiny event, too. But, like, the shiny event still one in every so many encounters, you know? But, dude, I was fucking mad. I was mad like you wouldn't believe, dude. Does nobody suggested anything? I'm gonna name it Spyro. Even though it's a girl. Did I tell you I ran into a Lucario yesterday? You're welcome. It's because of my Riolu luck, brother. Is like Lucario added, like new to the game or what? Retro, guess what? Come on, Lily. Rage bait me some more. Let's see it, Lily. Come on. What do you got? What do you got for me, huh? What do you got? What do you got, huh? He's just rare as fuck. Yeah. Lily, I don't know what you're talking about. This is your favorite month. You and Kaney's favorite month. And Gary's. Gary loves this month. Lucario ran away because Gary wasn't holding his pride flag, honestly. He's like, I can't be I can't be owned by this bigot. He fucking ran away. How did you celebrate your first day of gay month with your husband? Crying, honestly. Sorrow. Hope you guys are doing good. How about your days, guys? What'd you do today, huh? Don't answer me all at once now, guys. Guys, I've been thinking, I kind of want a German Shepherd lately. Do I have what it takes to have a German Shepherd? I remember my old German Shepherd, and now I want one, you know. El Rizzo, welcome back. How you doing tonight, Mr. Rizzo? German Shepherds are so cute. I love German Shepherds, dude. German Shepherds and Rottweilers, because I used to own, like, my dad had a few when I was a kid, and they have a special place in my heart. On God, guess what? What? You have a German Shepherd? Damn, Ember did nothing. Can I change? Gary, you ask me every time we start a new game. And just for you, I'll do it. I got a new bestie. Who, Lily? Who? Michael's fourth girlfriend? Or does Jaden have a girlfriend now and that's your new bestie? Guys, I tell you I went fishing yesterday. I caught a fish. Michael's GF, she also likes the same books as you. Oh, that's not new news. We already knew that. You were calling her bestie like 3 months ago. I caught a sunfish. I was fishing for rainbow trout, Gary, because this place, like, literally 6 minutes away from my house. They stock trout, and I was fishing for rainbow trout, and I threw a fly in on a. I don't have a fly rod, but you could get flies for freshwater, like poles. So I had a fly. First cast, I caught a sunfish, little pumpkin seed, and dude was so cute. If I had a 300-gallon pond out here, I would have took him home. I would have kept him. Now it's a different girl. Wait, Michael's got another new girlfriend. Damn. Is it the one that was in the that Twitch YouTube chat? Ooh, shit. Sunfish. I was fishing for rainbow trout. And let me tell you something, Gary, if you're still there. I don't know if you've ever fished for rainbow trout. But out of every fish I've ever targeted, rainbow trout are by far the pickiest fucking eaters I have ever encountered in my life. Ever encountered. The pickiest, bro. The pickiest. You could use, what do they use? Power bait. You could use actual bait. You could use artificial bait. You could dangle the bait in front of their face. It doesn't matter, bro. They won't go for it. They won't. They like. It's so they're so picky on what they go for. It's like insane. Retro should stream Stardew. Ugh. I think I have what it takes to fall in love, you know. Didn't I like the blue-haired girl and she did not like me? I upset her at the festival. I use minnows too. Hey, let me tell you something. There ain't nothing wrong with using bait for fishing. A lot of the lure guys, they shun bait. But I've used bait since I was a kid, and I've used lures. I prefer to use lures because it's more of an accomplishment. But I don't see anything wrong with bait fishing. I don't. Oh, this bastard, bro. I got roared twice, man. Yeah, I've caught bass with worms. What's crazy about worms is you mostly get panfish, but with worms, you still have the possibility for everything. Like, I've caught some pretty big bass just on worms alone. Like, one day, my dad and I, we have a family spot, like a secret family spot. And, we used to go to it every Saturday before I started doing eBay as my main source of income. And so we used to go fishing every Saturday. 8 a.m. on the dot, we'd be at the spot, right? And, dude, there was a day we had shiners. I bought shiners and worms. And my dad was using the shiners, but I was trying to get because when you go fishing, if you do catch and release and you catch a certain size fish, if you take a picture of it and send it to your Department of Wildlife, catch and release and location, with the picture of like it on the measuring tape, and I think with sunfish it has to exceed 12 inches or 10 inches or something like that. I think it's 12. So I was trying to fish for sunfish so I could get the record coin, you know? I was trying to get the record coin. Have you ever used corn as bait? Yes, when I was younger, but I don't think you're supposed to. I actually caught a golden shiner on corn. But anyways, back to my other story. So, sorry about that. So I was trying to catch the sunfish, right? I was trying to catch the sunfish. And so I used the worm and a bobber, and I cast it next to my dad. And he was using shiners to try and catch bass. And I literally... Dude, something whacks my bait. Or whacks the hook. I fucking hook it, and I really did. It was a big-ass bass. And my dad was, he was pissed off, but also, impressed because I caught a fucking bass on the tiniest bit of worm. It was so funny. That's why me and my dad are trying to start a YouTube channel. Oh, I've only ever used corn and worms. You could use corn, but some places don't let you use corn. Should I catch an Alolan Raichu? Hell no, brother. That thing's ugly as hell. I gotta say, the Alolan legendaries, fucking terrible. Awful. The leggies are ugly. Also, retro, imagine needing a fishing license. I don't. Lily, the second you turn 16, you need a fishing license. I don't know what's Solgaleo, but the 3 legendary dogs, I didn't like what they did to him. You know what's crazy? I used to like go fishing all the time. And then I knew that age of 16 was approaching. And it was a sad day. But at the time, a fishing license was only like 20 bucks. You know, now, forget about it. A freshwater license is 50. Saltwater's 15. Retro, you want to test your memory? No. You're gonna ask about somebody's fucking birthday to piss me off. I already know you. You're diabolical. Diabolical. When is Megan's birthday? You fucking piece of shit. I knew you were gonna pull that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what it was. Isn't it like the 24th, 26th, something like that, of July? I know it's in July. Hunter, I talk to Hunter like often. He knows my memory's dog shit, bro. It's July 10th, I remember. When's my birthday? Lily? I don't remember. I'm a bad person. It's not that I don't care. It's just that I'm stupid. No, Lily's birthday's 9/11, dude. Honestly. I remember my own birthday. Yes, I do. Makes sense. And get this. The terrorists chose that day just because it was Lily's birthday. That's what's the crazy part to it, dude. If you had to guess in July, what day would you guess? I went back to the chats yesterday, fucker, and you never say your birthday at all. Just kidding. Her birthday's July 10th. Damn, what day was Megan's? 16th? No, wait, Megan's is July 10th. Hold on. Yeah, Megan's is July 10th. Yeah, this fucking piece of shit didn't even... I just went through the chat logs. Fucking Louis, do you remember mine? We talked about it yesterday. This fucking piece of shit didn't even say the day yesterday. No, you didn't. I just went through the chat logs. I just went through the chat logs. I'm gonna go through these fucking chat logs again. Take a look. Yeah, no, it's not yesterday's. Nope. Nope, not 2 days ago. It's probably during the first Scale the Depth stream. Face it, Lily. You got caught and you're like, that's what I'm saying, bro. I said it yesterday. You did not say it yesterday. I miss the old Hunter. What happened to him? I miss the old Hunter. I miss the old Hunter. Now this new Hunter hangs out with Mind Cision, bro. That's crazy. Oh, Hunter, those are the days, man. I gotta go back and watch the Halo Night raw footage that I never edited, bro. Just to hear a Twix stupid fucking voice. One of these days, Hunter, I should like stream on the Discord and we watch the old fucking Halo fucking... Not even the edited stuff, just like the raw footage, bro. Oh man, good times, bro. Retro, you should put the old streams back on the channel. Nah, I'm not even sure I'm gonna keep the channel. Big Cock is still on the team. I was just using him like 5 minutes ago. Whoppa money.
Shout out Big Cork.
Yo, shout out to the Big Cock, man. Yo, thank you, man. You know, just for that, I'll put Cock at number 1. W. Cock Fairy. Indeed, Lilith. Ooh, a level! Now let's hope we get some fire Pokemon and not thunder or electric. I've been running into a lot of Magnemites here. Alright, there we go. Doomgus the Great, how's it going, man? Good to see you with a normal name again, brother. The Gus is here. He's here, he's queer. It's his favorite month of the year. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna... Here's what's gonna happen. Growlithe is gonna flee because he knows Roar. So we're gonna hit him one more time. Right? We're gonna hit him one more time. Right? And then now he's gonna outspeed us and use Roar. Oh, wait a second. Damn, I was wrong. I thought Growlithe was gonna flee. Here in Lurkin, W Death Chaos, man. Guys, 10 people. 8 likes, thank you. Appreciate it. 9 likes, ooh-wee. What's on the itinerary for tomorrow? Let me peep the weather real quick. Do I still feel like shit? Yes. Do I want to go fishing tomorrow? Also, yes. Sunny and 79 degrees. Oof. What do I do? I might just go fishing. But I might go saltwater fishing. I might go saltwater fishing. Retro, remember we averaged like 200 people and 130 likes. Thanks, man. Thanks for making me depressed, fucker. I do remember that. I remember that every day I stream. Never been saltwater fishing. If you lived in my state, I'd probably let you come, but I feel like you're in the like Michigan. I don't know why. You said it the other day, but I have fucking awful memory, man. Saltwater fishing's fun. Saltwater fishing's fun. It's just depends, you know. Like, I love to go out. My friend has a boat, and we used to go out fishing. But I developed like a seasickness thing, bro. So like, I used to love fishing on the boat, but then when I start getting seasick, bro, it's not fun. You know. Like to equal how much gay retro is? Never. I would never. Not even for the month of June. Not even to save someone's life. Hunter would, though. Saf says, good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no. Catch it. We already got one. I hope you're healthy today. I still feel like shit, but you know, we're getting better. Thank you. Me and Tavo, never. He's not my type. Retro, guess what? Your birthday's coming soon. Bro, you missed that shit? Oh my god. Fucking Jaded, say what? Fucker. Oh my god. Lily, time this guy out. Oh my, why is she even a mod at this point? Oof. I don't have anything good against Coffin. What's with the spam? Yeah, he's a bot, bro. Jaden spawned in his NPC character today. Oh, God. Here it goes. Yeah, Gary, I don't know what he wants. With a name like that, he probably wants like Muslim Pokemon or something. Ba, 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 da, da. My mental has been on fire? I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, good way or bad? Draconic Rain. Welcome back, WB. What's the best water type in this game? Anybody know? Is there a gimmick this run? No, just a normal run. Just chilling. Just a big chillin' run. Just a chillin' run. A chillin' run, brother. Jelly OG badass tank that hits like 1-2. Jelly. What's jelly? Yo, were you one of those people who trolled Christian? I didn't know who Christian was until about like 2 years ago. When he was on trial. I'm not gonna lie, Gilaf. I like get the strong sense that you're like retarded or something. Like just a feeling, you know. Crazy. Crazy. I mean, all right, where are you from? Let's hear where you're from, huh? If you're a brave person, let's hear where you're from, huh? Come on. Let's hear it. Say it with your chest. Are you a chicken? Nah, it's more like a coward. But, oh, Jellison. Ah. I mean, I'd be down to catch one later on. Give it a try. Give it a run. Ah, the coward can't say where he's from. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Crazy, huh? Crazy. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Fuck, dude, I'm in pain. Ugh. Water spout OP. Oh, he's not dead. He's gonna roar away. No, he's not. Damn. I respect it. I don't like Oshawa. I remember the last run I hated him. I don't know why. I feel like ours was weak. I feel like ours was weak last run. I don't know why. Hidden abilities. The hidden ability Snivy. What's the hidden ability Snivy? Contrary Leaf Storm. Is that a learn move? What's a hidden ability? Like just the... I know what that is, everyone. Nah, our ability is overgrowth. Oh, bro. Retro, you should play Warframe. You are not the first person to ask me that. Teacher return? What? Teach, Snivy return? In Warframe, I played Warframe once and I fucking hated it. I don't know why. Wait, if I do this, does Tail Whip do special and regular defense? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Physical defense. Oh, so water gun wouldn't have made a difference. I should have used scratch. Yeah, just thanks, man. Thought it did both. Thought it did both. I thought it did both, but I'm not the smartest. Oh, excuse me. You could sweep rocks with return Lucario. I teach you both return. Oh, dude. I love that Marip's name. Yeah, we've been naming him Pablo since the first time we've ever streamed Pokemon Soul Silver. Pablo. I forgot who named him Pablo, but it's been a staple. It's been a staple. Every time we catch a Marip, we always call him Pablo. Anybody here finish the final season of The Boys on Amazon Prime? You watch TV? That's not even TV. That's just Amazon Prime, dude. Vanessa, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome back. I got YouTube and the fishies keep dying. Yeah, that'll happen. Change the water. Damn, a critical on a quick attack is crazy. I'm in fucking pain. Ah, shit. If you have too many fish in the same tank and they're dying, it means it's just too much waste buildup. It's too small of a tank. How big's the tank? And how many fish are in the tank? Rule of thumb is for every inch of fish is a gallon of water. Or no, is it? Or is it? I think so. It's like it's a gallon of water or 10 gallons of water or some shit. No, I think it's 10 gallons of water. How do you make an ecosystem work? So the ecosystem is just like a... So the thing with the ecosystem is you have rain that... How do I explain this? So like in the ecosystem, right? In your fish tank, you only have so much room to work with. And as humans, we want to overpopulate the fish tank, right? Because we want all the... Oh, this fish is blue, this fish is red, this fish is green, you know? So we want to add more than what the size can take. In nature... Nature takes care of it by killing... The animals get killed off. You get what I'm saying? In nature, animals die. They'll die of algae blooms. They die all the time of shit. So... No. And not only that, you gotta think too, nature constantly changes the water through anytime it rains. And not only that, nature is one big biological filter. You know, you got to look at any pond or river or whatever. You have, let's say even in a pond, you have a 10, like probably even like 3 feet deep of a muddy layers of just beneficial bacteria that break down the nitrogen, you know, whereas in your fish tank, you have like 1.5 inches or 2 inches of gravel. And then when that nitrogen gets broken down, how many plants do you have in that fish tank that take up the nitrogen, you know, and all the other like processes and shit. Makes sense. But even with fish tanks, even if you have plants, so actually technically, if you're good with keeping aquarium and the water balance, so if you keep the nitrogen and the nitrite and the nitrate at the appropriate parts per million, you never have to change water, right? If you could balance out the ecosystem in your fish tank, you never have to change the water. What the problem is, though, people add too much stuff to what their tanks can support, and that's when you have to change the water. You know? Well, that's not true. Guppies are actually very hardy fish. Certain lines, which you genetically inbreed them, is when they become fragile. But those fish are genetically pretty hardy fish. People abuse the shit out of those. People abuse the shit out of those. Fancy guppies, base fancy guppies aren't like susceptically weak, right? They're not susceptically weak. It's when you line breed them and you genetically inbreed them too much that make them weak. Overall, guppies are probably one of the most versatile fishes in the trade. What makes a fish tend to get sick is if you're not keeping the parameters right. That's when a fish gets sick. Like, I bought Finny, my beta. He was sick at the store, so I decided to try and save him. So I got him. And he was doing bad because beta fish, their parameters need to be 80-degree water temp, right? And the store in the middle of wintertime, in the little cups, the room's not heated to 80 degrees. The room's heated to like 65 degrees. So Dunny, his wife's beating him. I'm sorry, man. Vanessa, don't listen to anything Doomgist says. He says a bunch of random ass shit. And he tries to troll people. Oh my god, Ravioli's gonna die. I'm so sorry. What does Endure do? Retro, do you know what the chain of command is? Yes. Yes, I do. Switch? I don't need to switch. Look at that. Come on now. Come on now. If I let him faint. Well, I think I let him faint. He got one tapped 20 minutes ago. Rip. Fuck, bro. I'm in pain, bro. It's uncomfortable. Did I see the punchline? I didn't. I'm really dumb these days, Vanessa. The brain is fried. The brain is fried. Let me think of the longest fish that I kept alive. It was a feeder guppy. I had a pet snapper. Damn, dude. I had a snapping turtle. And he was pretty big at the time, and I was feeding him fish regularly. But I was like, you know what, I gotta. If ever I'm in a pond outside, or I had to release him. You know, he has to know how to catch stuff, so I would feed him not fancy guppies, feeder guppies. Problem is, he made friends with all the feeder guppies. So then, the longest fish I ever had was like a guppy. It was a feeder guppy. They just refused to die. What type of snapping? A common snapper. Where I live, it's too cold for the alligator. There's only two types. There's the common and the alligator in the U.S. I had the common. I love that guy. I've owned two of them in my life. One of them, my first snapping turtle. Oh my god, dude, he was such a good boy, dude. Like, it's very rare. Now, you should never pet a turtle because turtles will bite you, especially a wild snapping turtle, right? Especially a wild snapping turtle, you never. Their neck can go back about 70% of the shell's length. So if you ever have to move a snapping turtle, you always pick it up from underneath, right? Not by the tail. You grab it by underneath, where the legs meet the shell, and then you hold on to the back of the shell or the tail, the base of the tail, for stability. But you never hold on to the tail, like pick it up by the tail. You can actually dislocate his spine and shit. But anyways, my snapping turtle though. Oh my god, this snapping turtle. I don't know if it's because I was a kid and I was a fearless or what, but I had him since he was the size of a quarter. And bro, I would literally just, I'd go swimming with him, bro. I got him like his own little pool. I'd chill with him in the pool. And then I used to pet him on the head, bro. I would scratch him on the head and chill with him. All the time. All the time, bro. He's such a good turtle. I regret getting rid of that turtle. I really do. He was the chillest snapping turtle I think I've ever seen in my life. You could scratch him, pick him up, never bit at you, nothing. Nothing. I feed my frogs, bro. What kind of frogs you got? Also, Doomgus, I said I had a common snapping turtle. I had a couple red ear sliders in my teens. They were so cool. Red ears are illegal in my state. And then, not only that, I kind of think they're ugly. I don't know why. I just think they're so ugly. I don't know why I used Ember. I thought fucking Psyduck was out. My coolest female platy is a Dalmatian green gold named Starfruit. She's from late April, I think. I saw some Dalmatian platies, or no, mollies. And one gave birth, dude. The babies are so cute. The babies are so cute. Oh my god. But mollies, when they're full grown, are just ugly. Mollies full grown are ugly, but the babies are adorable. Rat's such a bitch to fight, bro. I'm gonna pass on it. Yeah, but how many though? How many you got? You could do, let's say in a 10-gallon, you could have about 6 fish. So at 34 gallons, you're looking at about like 24 of them, maybe 30. Wait, did Confusion not do anything? it's different with live bearers. That's not true at all. Your biological load, you still have a biological load per fish. Even if the live bearer is only like 3 inches. Swords get big. You could have a 200 platies and 40, bro. No, it's not true. I mean, you could, but you still need to keep up with like constant water changes. 240 is like way too many. More like 60. Yeah, you could probably push 60. Red ear turtles, they're ugly. You know, turtles are adorable through and through. Honestly, painted turtles. Eastern painted turtles. Probably the cutest one of the cutest turtles you could ever own outright. Also, fun fact with turtles, females are almost always larger than the males. Almost always. Almost always they're larger than the males. Like twice to 3 times the shell length than the males. Yeah, what the fuck, man? I keep thinking Growlithe is here. I'm fucked up, guys. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up right now. I think the reason why I don't like red ears so much is they're kind of ugly, bro. I don't know what it is. Something about them are just ugly. Yellow yellow belly sliders are cute, but I don't like the red ears. I don't. I'm biased towards the painted. Here, let me see if I can pull up a picture of a painted turtle for you guys. Oh, these guys are so cute. Of course, they got the ugliest pictures too. I missed the 2 turtles I adopted for the summer. One year, their names were Billy and Willie, bro. They're so cute. You're really gonna make me download a file? I don't trust that. Imagine having to download a certain image file, bro. Off of Google Images, bro. Insane. But like, it's not like a JPEG, it's a fucking wet file. Trying to get you guys a baby photo. They're so cute. A lot of baby pictures on here, though. No, it's an ugly photo. The store's website. A lot of baby photos on here. Baby turtles. Cocker Spaniel. I'm trying to get a German Shepherd. I think once I get my own farm, I'll get a German Shepherd. I want a German Shepherd so bad, bro. Yeah, these people take terrible photos. Alright, I give up. Half these people don't even know what a fucking painted turtle is. Can I save this image? Let me see. Let me see. Another web file. Yeah, I'm not downloading skin viruses or who knows what. Wife wants a German Shepherd. I'm just kind of over big dogs. I haven't had a big dog in a while. I want a big dog. I remember having a turtle named Rocky who I fed goldfish. Well, you're a piece of shit. You know why? Goldfish is the worst thing you could give turtles. They're actually very bad for them. Not that you probably knew or anything. I'm just trolling. But goldfish in reality are super bad for Can Confusion do damage to this guy? Oh man, I thought it'd be super effective. Hold on, I'm trolling. I was 8. Yeah, I know. I'm just trolling. Feeder goldfish, they contain goldfish specifically contain like some specific form of phosphate or some chemical that's actually detrimental to turtle shells and shit like that. Ernesto, man. If you try feeders, I mean, if you got a turtle, bro, you're better off just buying smelts. Like a bag of smelts. And feeding them. Or the Recto Mint sticks are really good. Believe it or not. Who should you feed or what should you feed? So, if you're asking what, it goes based off of species, bro. W Ernesto? Working on the range. So it depends on the species. So, like, your species of turtle matters because are they omnivorous, are they carnivorous, or are they vegetarians, herbivores? Some turtles are primarily herbivores, right? Primarily. So it all depends on what you're working with. I think red ear sliders are I think they're more pervious than omnivorous. Let me see. Yep. So, for red ear sliders, when they're young, they're carnivorous, you know, because they're growing. So when you're growing, you need a lot of protein, right? But as they're adults, they switch to about 70% plant matter. They're still omnivorous technically, but adult life they switch. Oops. Ernesto, that's a good one. I can't even not laugh at that. Snapping turtles are all they're carnivorous, so it would just be a strict meat diet, like Ernesto. It's they're strictly meat, I think technically snapping turtles will chew on some plants, but in reality they're hunting all the time. What version is this? It says Young Leslie. This is Black 2. Pokemon Black 2. Welcome. Living foods like rats. The snapper turtles in the wild will eat anything. They'll eat baby ducks, rats, birds, anything they can eat. Believe it or not, Snapping turtles in the wild are big scavengers, right? So they'll eat rotting fish. The fish has been dead rotting. A snapping turtle will go eat it, you know? Like, they don't care. I want to get an emulator for my Wii U and get black and white. Oh, man, I don't know nothing about emulation on the Wii U or emulation in general. Forest Palm. Or what should I get rid of for Forest Palm? Probably Endure, right? Or Foresight. Fuck it. As far as lives, like the best live person Snapper Turtle would just be fish. One time I went fishing with my dad, and I always see snapping turtles when you go to any little pond. Even the place I've been trout fishing recently, not today, but the last time I went, I seen a small little snapping turtle, probably juvenile, almost like subadult. No, I would say juvenile. I was like subadult. But one time I went fishing with my pops, dude, and like for whatever reason, like I seen like something weird floating, bro. What the fuck, right? Like, what the fuck is that, right? No idea what it is, right? And it's like a turtle shell. You could distinctly tell in the water. What the fuck is that? And then the object gets closer, and it's a floating dead fish. But what pushed it closer was a snapping turtle trying to eat it. All right, see you, man. Have a good day at work, brother. Where did you get a turtle? Depends. It all depends on where you live, who you know. When I was a kid, they used to sell painted turtles at the store, but my state made it illegal to sell any native-born species to the state, which makes no sense because you get non-native species, so when they're released, they're invasive species. Do you get what I'm saying? So... You can go to your local butcher for like a bag of bones for dogs. I've never fed a turtle bones before. That's probably too big. All the turtles I ever had in my life, I've pretty much adopted because they were babies, and they would have died. My first snapping turtle, man, I was maybe like 10. No. I was 12 years old, and my stepdad found him outside of his job, and the thing was dying. And I actually took him and raised him up for a bit. Believe it or not, the turtles retain a lot of their native instincts. You should never release your stuff you get from the wildlife. Or I'm sorry. You should never release anything you get from the pet store back into the wild, because everything sold at the pet store is non-native stuff, right? But I had a native snapping turtle, and I adopted him. He was the size of a quarter. And baby turtles, or turtles in general, retain a lot of native or natural instincts. Like, you could have a turtle that's lived indoors its whole life, and then you put him outside in a pond, even if it's like your own pond, and it'll still remember how to hibernate and stuff like that. It's just genetically imprinted into them. But yeah. That's where I was going with it. Did you know too? This is a fun fact about turtles. I know a lot about turtles. Once you get a turtle the size of a hockey puck, right? The size of a hockey puck, the chances of survival in the wild is 80%. So once you get it over the year of an age of about a year and a half, over the age of a year and a half, the odds of survival are 80%. How do I know this? I used to watch this animal because I wanted to own an animal sanctuary for the longest time in Florida. But I know this is I watched like a conservation sanctuary talk about endangered species, and what they do is they'll go to egg sites that they know of. They'll take the eggs of endangered species, hatch them, right, or collect the young at the egg sites, raise them on a pelleted feed till they're about a hockey puck size, and then they release them back into the wild. Fun facts, guys. Fun facts. Bro, Doom, me too. They used to sell them for like $5 and they were everywhere. And now you can't find them anywhere. You know why though? It was post-COVID. It was post-COVID. And we stopped all all pet shipments from China. Firebelly toads are native to China and Europe. But we stopped importing like all pets from like foreign spots. And then now firebelly toads are like $65 a pop. Crazy is I had a get rich quick scheme. I bought a bunch of the babies for like $5. Raised them and bred them, but my babies didn't live. And I was trying to sell them to get rich. And then I never was successfully able to raise babies. But now they go for fucking money. They go for money. If I had my like a bigger place, I would get a fish tank and do firebelly toads again. I really would. Or turtles. Or turtles, you know. Fun fact, when I have a farm, I actually want to make an insect house, like an insect shed, where I breed feeder insects. Just so I can raise certain frogs and shit like that. Like, specifically, I want to breed crickets, so I could feed the baby frogs pinhead crickets that are gut loaded with, like, on carrots or some shit. Never going in that shit? What do you mean? It's a good shed. It's a good shed. It's a great shed. You never been to the shed? The shed? Did you guys know that turtles need a dry basking spot or else they'll get shell rot? Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that. I'm teaching you guys turtle facts. Also, another thing about turtles too is they need UVA and UVB light. UVA is heat, UVB is a specific wavelength of light that they need in order to process calcium. That applies to almost all species. Technically, I've had snapping turtles. Never once have I ever caught. I had a UVB. I had a mercury vapor bulb, so it was UVA and UVB in one. But never once did I ever catch my turtle bask. Not once. Snapping turtle, that is. Snapping turtle. But in the wild, it's very rare, but you can catch them basking. There are species that rarely basks. It seems that they're able to process UVB and UVA just directly through the water surface. Never ever had an issue with shell rot with them either. Other species, though, they need UVA and UVB. And they need to get completely dry. Most other species. And a lamp. Doomgus, you're literally selling me, bro. I love firebelly toads. You want to hear a fun fact about firebelly toads? I got something for you. You could actually genetically breed them to be blue. Like blue. Very blue. I had one, I called him Stubby because he was born with 3 legs and a stump. And he was like a mint green. With firebelly toads, like they could throw in, they're green and black, but then sometimes it throws in brown. If you don't have like true green of firebelly toads, they'll throw in brown, right? But then you could, when you do inbreeding, eventually you could get like genetic traits that you could breed for, selective breeding and shit like that. My first batch of froglets, I had Stubby, and he was like a super like minty green. And I had planned on keeping Stubby to breed him to pass on his green genetics to his offspring, so they could get a lighter shade of green. Because in the firebelly toad genetic line, like there's an actual Instagram and web pages for this. They believe mint green is the second step to blue in the blue genetics. Why did he have 3 legs? Frogs have a lot of mutations. That's why when frogs lay eggs, they lay hundreds of them. He just had a bad genes. 3 legs can still live a normal life. It's harder for them when they first raise up, but they can lead a normal life. Oh no, I meant to switch. My bad. What's really sad is when turtles and frogs are born without a mouth. Like, that's sad. Sometimes fish, too. Fish, though, they'll die in the fry phase, whereas frogs have they just die. They're born without 2 front legs, they're just dead. Fun facts with you. Turtles could also be born with 2 heads. I think even 3. If I'm not mistaken, but I've seen 2. Snakes as well. Some coverage. Yo, Psyduck turned out to be a blessing. If we're going up against Poison, Psyduck's got confusion, so we might be able to take the gym next stream. Do PetSmart put dead pets in the trash? I've heard some horror stories that, not necessarily PetSmart, but the distributors, the way they keep animals, it's like fucking horrible. It's terrible. Terrible. Oh my god, I keep making the same mistake, guys. Ugh. My bad. I gotta say, PetSmart and Petco, they don't have the best trained employees working for them. And now, why do I say that, right? If you go to this is why I support, if you're going to buy animals, guys, don't go to big box, even if they're cheaper. Because big box, they don't care about a lot of the health of the pets, right? Like if you go buy a fish, right? And you got to think when you're a kid or even adults, they get attached to the fish. They love their pet fish. You know, the fish gets a name. The fish becomes part of the family, you know? Big box don't keep the best quarantine conditions for their pets. In fact, like a lot of big box stores, they have like a one water filtration system. So all the tanks connect. So if a fish gets sick in a tank 7 tanks down, it could infect all the other tanks, right? So they don't keep the best conditions. And then not only that, it's just a number to them. So like if your fish dies, they'll just give you another fish. Whereas like, and then they don't even give you the best advice of taking care of animals, from my experience. But anyways, but like mom and pop stores compared to big box, people at the mom and pop stores, they've been doing it their whole lives. They started out as like most of the retail employees there started out as a 16-year-old that loved fish, got really into fish, and then the second they turned 18, they got a job at the mom and pop fish store just so they could collect their favorite fish and stuff like that, right? And get discounts on their fish. So most of the time when you go to mom and pop fish stores, they give you like they'll tell you this, the parameters are this is what you got to do, this is what's needed, you should use this filter with this, you know. They're way better than any big box stores. Way better. Way better. Way better. Well, not only that, like if your fish dies, mom and pop stores have to fight big box stores for customers, you know, because these big box stores, why are you gonna go to mom and pop when you go to the big box store and they're selling neon tetras for 60 cents, where your big box store is charging $1.50, you know? So they outprice the mom and pop stores to drive them out of business, and then once they're gone, that's the only store you have, and then they have a limited quality of just what's popular and not necessarily the best conditioned fish, you know. Whereas mom and pop, not all mom and pops, but a lot of mom and pops, like they'll give you fish guarantee, they help you, they give you better information off the rip. You might be paying for more, like, but you're talking like 50 cents more, guys, right? You're paying 50 cents more, but you're getting a lot more insurance and guarantee. And a lot of mom and pop stores, they quarantine the fish, right? They quarantine and then treat with meds. Not all, right? It's like you could go to any restaurant that's a good restaurant, you know, but they're doing shady shit behind the scenes. But if you get the mom and pop store, like a lot of mom and pop stores that I've been to do, they'll quarantine, they'll medicate, shit like that. Anytime I've seen a big box store get new fish in, they throw them right in. They don't quarantine them, nothing. They don't give a fuck. So then if that fish has ick, you bring it back to your tank gets ick. You know? Hobbies keep mom and pops afloat. That is so true. A pet store, if you're in the U.S., you can't buy from them online. But if you live in the state of Washington, Aquarium Co-op, they set the fucking precedent of quality for, like, fish. What's crazy about Aquarium Co-op, too, is they get a lot of local breeders, and they'll buy from local breeders to sell at their stores over distributors. And then they sell the local bred fish cheaper than what they get at the distributors. Not by much, but... Well, I think they do like $1 off. Like, if a fish is $12 or $13, they'll sell their local bred for like $11, $12. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but they're very good. Very good. They also quarantine everything. They treat everything with antibiotics. So if you're ever in the great state of Washington, I highly recommend aquarium co-op. Big box is for the parents that want to spend, they don't really care about the fish. They know the fish is going to die, so they go to the big box and they pay like 99 cents for Tetra or 50, whatever it is. Big box always keeps all their prices lower than the local mom and pops. No matter what fish it is, it's most likely. I will say, mom and pops keep their. If it's a good mom and pop, they keep it pretty close to big box. Pretty close. Pretty close. I see them at the same prices for some fish. Like Daniels, I've seen them the same prices at big box and mom and pops. Well, Doomgus, that's why you get Google and you look and then you ask your parents to go on a trip to a pet store 30 minutes away. At most, families usually drive about 20 minutes too for a fish store. Not me though. I've went 40 minutes to find fish. Even frogs. I've drove like an hour to find frogs before. Where I live now, there's no more mom and pop. It's all big box. Where I used to live, there was 2 mom and pops. One of them I went to since I was like a kid. Oh my god. Kind of sucks that I moved, I miss it. I would just go to the mom and pops to look around. One time they had this one beta fish at the store, and it was the alien betas. They had just come out. But the problem is when a new species that comes available, it's so much money. They wanted so much money just for a male. I would like to get rocket killies, bro. Those fish are cute. Rocky killifish are so cute. I wanted to breed beta fish, but I've never had the infrastructure to do it. With beta fish, you need so many cups. Like, you got to think, beta fish can only be together for so long, right? And then the second you separate them, during the juvenile stage, they can no longer be part of the group where they start attacking everybody. It's like in their genetics. They're the Siamese fighting fish for a reason. But, females can be together for the most part until a male's introduced, then they'll fight. Males can never be together. Black or white? Gary Williams, this is black 2. Black 2. But I wanted to breed beta fish. And, problem with betas is you think of them that they live in a cup. They could be in that little glass fish bowl, a gallon fish bowl. They can't. Minimum they should be in is in a 5-gallon and a water change once a week. But in reality, most betas are kept in a gallon or under. In a gallon fish tank, the water's supposed to be changed every single day, even with plants, every day. Every day I'm hustling. A gallon? You can keep a beta fish in a gallon, right? But the problem is most people are lazy and they don't want to change beta fish water every day. Nobody does. So the minimum requirement for a beta fish should be 5 gallons. That you just do it once a week. How do you think of buying from a con? Like a convention? It's not bad. Buying from a convention's not bad at all. Conventions are all hobbyists. Fish at a convention, though, is tough because fish at a convention is, like, usually rare species or rare lines. So, they want, like, top dollar because it's their own, it's their own, like, genetic lines that they breed. But how's it going? Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely recommend buying at a convention. It's just, you're not gonna get the most bang for your buck at a convention, but you will get what you're looking for. Really good is reptile convention. What the fuck? Reptile conventions are really good. The problem with the reptile convention, though, is I go for firebelly toads, and reptile conventions are like a big gecko thing. The reptile hobby loves their gargoyle geckos. I don't know why, but every fucking table just has geckos, dude. Geckos and ball pythons. That's it. That is it. It's few and far between. You see a frog. If you do, it's a Pac-Man frog. You can already smell it. Reptile Con does not smell at all. Do I think goats are good for farming? I actually do. I do think goats are good for farming. Goats provide milk. They're a small way to provide milk for your family, right? On a farm or on a homestead, if you get a cow, people think, gotta have a cow, gotta have milk, right? With animals that you milk, you have to milk them every day, so it's a chore, right? Like the old farmer milking a cow into a bucket, you know? Right? And the bucket gets kicked over, or the farmer gets kicked by a cow. That's portrayed for a reason, because you have to milk a cow every day or they develop something called mastitis, where they could get pretty much infections in their udders, and eventually they become they can no longer produce milk. But with a cow, for milk, they typically use Jersey milking cows, and those create 6 gallons of milk a day. No family can go through 6 gallons of milk in a day. Not a singular family can go through 6 gallons of milk in a day. So you have a lot of excess and waste milk. And you have to do it every single day. You have to milk the cow for 6 gallons, right? Goats, I believe, produce almost a gallon every day. So that they're the more reasonable choice. And you could use that milk to drink between 4 people. Let's say if you're a family of 4, you could use that milk for baked goods and making goat cheese. You could do the same with cows, but 6 gallons to work with over a gallon, you could be more optimal with a goat than a cow. If you have a small family, you know. And then with any dairy product, it's hard. You can't sell to the public unless it's been pasteurized. It's against the law to sell raw milk. So goats are good for having they're good for multiple purposes. Yo, Gray Clouds, welcome. Hello, Software Center for taping right now. Alongside this for a little. Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome. Back to the homestead rank. Goats serve multiple purposes. So, number 1, goat milk. Number 2, cheese. Also, believe it or not, goat milk, if you sell to organic people, goat milk is one of the highest fetching beverages you could get. Goat milk, on average, you could get about $28 a gallon. Goat milk is more of a commodity and rarity than gasoline. Think of that, right? In a lot of areas, especially with vegans, or not vegans, vegetarians and shit like that. So there's definitely an income source from goat milk. Number 2, they could also be raised for meat as well. Just all depends. Goats. Oh no. Oh, here's another fact for you. Here's another one. Goats are very good at cleaning out land, right? So goats will eat things that most other plants won't eat. Even cows. I mean, not other plants. Other animals won't eat. Goats will go in there and eat fucking poison ivy to clear land for you. So goats are very good for the farm. I believe goat manure too is a cold compost. You can throw that right on the garden bed. Water pulse, baby. Gosh, should I get a water gun for water pulse? Yeah. Shiny Embers specifically. Isn't he blue? I think I like the shiny. Yeah, I like the shiny. I fuck with the shiny. Damn, I should have shiny hunted for him, bro. I should have. I'll never have the patience for a shiny. I don't blame you, dude. The ghastly shiny hunt, man. After over odds, bro, I want to cry. Yeah, someone unsub to me. I can't believe it, dude. It's fucked up. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. I have a Magnemite already. RIP to OG Woody, that's true. New sub, you sub to me, oh my god. Thank you so much. Every time you watch me, Great Clouds, it helps my family get a farm, so thank you. I hope to see you around here more often. W indeed. W Great Cloud in chat. My favorite shinies from Gen 7 are raw. I'm locked in for at least a year. W, that's awesome. Hey, you're locked in more than my ex. Dude, I wasn't paying attention. Don't look at the screen, guys. Don't look at the screen. I meant to switch to Growlithe. Ah, wait a second. Look at the screen, guys. Look at the screen. Am I still trying? Yeah, listen. My lesbian ex-girlfriend, she's the one that got away. We got, guys, let me tell you the goal of the stream. We're going to get 100,000 subs, get dumb YouTube rich, and our lesbian ex-girlfriend, she's coming back to us, guys. She's coming back to us, guys. She's coming back. We can convert her. We can convert her. Instead of gay conversion therapy, we just need money. Money and fame. Yo, Sherwin, how's it going? Sherwing. Oh, man. Join the dark side. I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, I meant to use confusion. Oh, my God. No, so like gay conversion therapy is like where people send their kids or some shit, or family members send their like gay family members to like make them not gay. Reynolds, happy birthday, dude. I'm the first one to say it to you, bro. Happy birthday, bro. Honestly. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to DJ Ray Ray. Thank you. I had to work all day yesterday for it, but it's all right because I'm chilling in Mexico. Bro, please tell me you're chilling with some big booty Latinas. Please. Please. No, I'm not exactly retro. I stopped originally to say Psyduck is my second favorite Pokemon, and seeing him on the big screen made me happy. But then I started, hey, you could yap all you want. I yap all the time. I never shut the fuck up. People tell me to shut up, play the game all the time. Also, I'm not the brightest bulb, so I just keep, like, my brain just keeps going, you know? I must have ADD or some shit. Ray Ray, hey, I wished Ray Ray happy birthday on YouTube first. Ah, Lily, what a loser. Loser Lily. That's where your parents got the L for your name from, honestly. By the way, I said it first. Not in stream, you didn't. Not in stream. Not vocally, either. I have a crazy B-Day X story. I don't know if I have any birthday X stories. I just wish my lesbian ex was back for my birthday. Actually, my friend in the Middle East said it first. Well, guess what? We're not talking about your military people, bro. We're talking about your real people, okay? I'm a real person, and I said it first, Ray Ray, okay? Hunter, how's it going, man? Hey, Ray Ray, these fucking rats are deleting my birthday message to you on the Discord, man. Deleting it. Conspiring. Conspiring, dude. Conspiring, bro. On the server, I was like, at Ray Ray. Happy birthday, dude. Fucking deleting my shit, bro. The mods deleting my shit. Hello, I'm doing a Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. I need 9 more rules from different streamers. Can you give me one? Nope. Oh, yeah? Gray, you can tell us if you want to. I'm not going to make you tell us the T, you know. I'm not good with coming up with rules for Nuzlocke because I've never played a Nuzlocke, you know. It's no offense. Hopefully you stayed long enough to hear this message, but... No. I said, is it Ray Ray's birthday? And Lily refused to answer me until it was fucking midnight. And then she's like, peep the Discord, Retro. Oh, peep the Discord. So then she typed the fucking message, happy birthday. I was like, this bitch. So I deleted her message, and then I said it first. And then fucking Ernesto deleted it. And then he typed it. And then I deleted Ernesto's message. And then me and Ernesto kept deleting each other's happy birthday messages. Oh my God, Spyro. You're gonna kill yourself like that, bro? Come on now. I was the one that reminded you it was one of... I didn't even remember you saying that, Lily. You said someone's birthday is coming up, and I was like, is it Ray Ray? And you fucking refused to answer it. Refused. Hold on. On my birthday, May 19th last year, my girlfriend of 3 years flew out my online best friend who lives in Ohio as a birthday gift. We've been friends for 11 years. On the day of my birthday, they kissed over me while I was sleeping. What the fuck, bro? That's fucked up. Damn. That's insane, bro. Did you beat the shit out of him or what? If I woke up and my girlfriend was kissing my best friend while I'm sleeping, bro, somebody's getting punched. Square in the forehead. Gotta be against the fucking law, bro. Gotta be. It's gotta be. How'd you find out? Did you wake up and they were kissing over you? Did you read the text? That's the question. If you woke up and you noticed them kissing above you and you didn't do anything, it's your fault. I will say it's your fault. I broke my sober streak, bro. I haven't been drunk in a while. Some chick was telling me to try Buzz Balls. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. For all the adults in the chat, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Buzz Balls. And she's like, you have to try the peach one. All the other flavors suck. You have to try the fucking peach one, right? So I'm like, all right. Bro, I go to 3 different liquor stores, and the peach one is the only one that is sold out. And I'm like, motherfucker, this gotta be the flavor. So then I'm at this Indian liquor store, and I'm like, oh, you got peach? He's like, no, my friend. And he's like, try this one. This one's good. I promise you, this one's good. This one's good. This one's great. Oh, it's my favorite. So he sold me like fucking 2 different ones. One was the new flavor that just released for like the 4th of July. And then he sold me the blue one. And I'm like, oh, you know, if this guy, he's here. He's hyping it up to me. Bro, I get home, chilling with the lady. We both try the Buzz Balls, bro. They were fucking terrible. I got scammed, bro. I got scammed. They scammed me, bro. They fucking scammed me. I read the text after you went home. They both gaslit me and lied about the kiss until 2 weeks after I read the text. Then they told me about the birthday. Hey, you know, I got one for you, Grey Clouds. I got you. I was dating some girl, right? And like, it was an online thing, you know. It was long distance, whatever. And we used to chill in a friend group. And then she gaslit me about this one dude. I don't have anything with him. There's nothing going on. But she would always, like, if she wasn't hanging out with me, she'd be hanging out with him, right? And I just thought it was fucking weird, dude, right? Just off. It was just fucking off, right? And then one day we all played, the friend group, all of us played a game together. And then he started joking about her ass in front of me, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you don't fucking do that. She's like, oh, well, he's like a brother to me. Saying this in front, he's like a brother to me. You know, he has a small, like, just saying shit about him, just trolling. I'm like, bro, something's fucking off. So the second I broke up with her, dude, they started dating instantly, bro. They started dating the second we broke up. Fucking unbelievable. Retro should try Indian street food? Hell no, bro. You're still attention seeking. Are you talking about me? What the fuck? Oh, you're saying that he's like a brother? Let me give you a hint. I know exactly what you're saying. My brain went to mush there. Anytime, all the guys in chat, if the girl ever says the words, he's like a brother to me, there's feelings 100%. 100% of the time that's ever happened to me. 100%. 1,000,000,000,000,000%, bro. There's always feelings, bro. There's always feelings. There's always feelings. Even if they're one-sided, bro, there's always feelings, bro. Every single time. Every single time. He's like a brother to me. Hee hee. Every time, chat. Every time. Every time. I know the stepbro meme, but they always say, he's like a brother to me. It's always like that. Same tone of voice. Same mentality, bro. Same lie. Same lie every time. I don't know what a gym cell is, Doomgus, so I can't tell you. Every time, man. Every time, bro. I don't know what an incel is, but do I think you should go to the gym? The answer is yes. I'll tell you something, though. Getting physically in shape is like, takes dedication. It takes dedication. Dedication and discipline. More so discipline than dedication, but discipline, bro. I was looking for the word discipline. That was my first answer. Discipline. Change my first answer. I wonder if we're strong enough to face the gym. Let's take a look. My best advice to give to a man, right, or a young kid, right, is improve yourself and work on yourself before you ever even worry about love, Doomgus. Anytime you sit there and you're like, I want to be in a relationship, right, it just never happens. Love and relationships just hit you out of the blue, bro. from my experience. Social justice warriors. Ugh. My advice is just improve yourself, your life, before you worry about another person, bro. Simple as that. Yeah, great. Best not, bro. Best not. Retro, you want some tech? What's the tech? The tech on what? In the department of the ladies? Hey, I don't need no tech, alright? I invented the tech, alright? The game? Are guys done being sad? I'm not sad, bro. I'm happy as a clam. I'm giving advice to the sad boy in chat, bro. I bet happy's a clip. Hector, how many fish have you caught this year there, buddy? Time's up. The answer's 0. Clam Bam, thank you, man. That's what I say to the ladies. Yeah, Gray, I know. I have too much ADD, so I'm just like, I want to just be battling now, you know? I want to be battling now. Hector, has a woman ever given you the excuse he's like a brother to me? Have you ever heard that line from a woman? Just out of curiosity. I wonder if Hector has heard that from the playbook, bro. I wonder if he's heard that from the playbook, bro. Has young Hector heard that, bro? What about you, Reynolds? You ever heard that from the playbook? That line? Hector knows, dude. Hector knows, dude. W Hector, bro. He knows, bro. He knows. He knows the playbook, bro. Dark Knight is my favorite Batman film of all time. Like, I really like the Joker. But, no. I'm sorry. Dark Knight Rises is the one with Bane. I loved the Christian Bale Batman with Bane in it, bro. The Heath Ledger Joker is probably the best Joker of my lifetime, like hands down. Because Joker in that film series took a more serious role than past Batman films, I feel. And Heath Ledger's Joker was good, but like the Bane, oh my god, bro, I loved that film. Because I grew up, I watched the old Batman with Poison Ivy and Bane, but Bane has like the green tubes going throughout his body and shit, bro. And so I always loved the Bane as a villain, and I used to have Bane like action figure toys. I don't know if my cousins took them or if I lost them. My cousin stole a lot of shit growing up, but like I had a lot of I had a Bane Batman toy and shit like that. And then like when I seen Bane, a serious Bane in the Dark Knight Rises, bro, oh, so good, so good. I fucking teared up at the end of the film when you think Bruce is dead because he saves the city from the nuke, and then you just see him in France with Alfred, bro. So good. With Catwoman, bro, so good. So good. Best Joker ever, Hector? I agree, bro. Best Joker ever, dude. 100%. If you look at the older films, all the older Batman films, they try to stay as close to the cartoon, you know? Because you got to think the cartoon follows the comics, and then vice versa. Like, so then the movies follow the comics, but like, they always made the films more cartoony, you know? And then, I feel like the Dark Knight series was just a different twist to Batman. It was really good. I will say, though, I haven't seen the most recent Batman with, is his name Edward Pattinson? The dude from Twilight, the vampire. The sparkly dude. I can't give you a rating on that Batman, but Christian Bale Batman series, bro, so good. Hot take, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is better than the other two. A lot of people get mad at me when they say Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland, but Tobey Maguire Spider-Man all day, bro. I think Spider-Man 2 is probably the best Spider-Man film I've ever seen in my life. Let's go try the gym. Let's go see how the gym's doing. The gym. The gym. Did you know in so when the Joker has the giant pile of money and there's the Chinese crime boss on the top that's like tied up and shit like that, and then the Joker slides down the pile of money, throws the stack, like the $10,000 stack, at the Chinese guy, and it hits him right in the face. That was all done in the first take. And it was like a perfect shot. Lily is knack, yeah. Willie is knack. I miss when Willie could type right, guys, honestly. Willie Willith in chat. Willie Willith 15. Wait, do I have to go? I think I have to go do the, Yep. Shut the fuck up, Retro Willith. Yeah, we gotta go do the, that yard thing. Kinda had a feeling. Man, Batman going to China to kidnap the sub-CEO? Oh, yeah, I kind of fucked this off, dude. Lily, that's an awful short joke of you, honestly. Morphe Retro, what the? The allegations are false? The allegations are false? Lily's a legal midget, honestly. Imagine being shorter than me when I was 14. Crazy. Oh, man. Imagine being a genetic mutant, Lily. How about that, huh? Oh, dude, I ain't got no coverage against electric. Ugh. Spyro? Maybe Mr. Junior, Pico Jr. Lily's literally taller than the giants of Skyrim. She's built like the giants of Skyrim too. Honestly. Imagine being too tall to ride the roller, bro. She's too tall for fucking New York, bro, or Tokyo. They're all screaming Godzilla. Leaf tornado. The user attacks its target. Wait, do I get leaf tornado? I guess I could get rid of Lear for it. Fuck it. Blackout, how's it going, man? The black is out. Mr. Pepino's in the house. Mr. Pepino, man. Oh, I fell off. God, no. All right, we're back. You think Blackout had his daily dose of pickled pepinos today? Retro, you're taller than Canny, so you can't say nothing. You're shorter than Canny. Bro, I'm sorry your family is fucking... You're the genetic mutants of two fucking Olympic athletes. Or somebody that participated in the WNBA. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do, huh? You could get your PC hacked for playing all COD games? Is that true? Yeah, I should not have installed Modern Warfare 2. I played in those hacked lobbies. Oh my god, I keep falling on the stupid grass. I'm not shorter than Canny, I'm fucking taller than Canny. I'm not shorter than her. What? I'm not. I promise you, I'm not shorter than 5'7". Height reveal? I've already told you my height like a billion times. I forgot, so tell we get it. Hey, you know what? Watch the VODs. Oh, wait. You can't. Dab. Do I have to defeat this guy down here? Hey, listen, I've said my height truthful sometimes. You guys just don't believe me, you know? You just don't believe me. Hey, dude, what do you mean, Great Claw? It's your first stream ever. How do you know what I be saying, huh? That was the bit. I know. It was a good bit. It was a good bit. I respect it. I respect the bit. I respect the bit. The bit has been respected. You know what's crazy about that? In my shop, that like my old high school, we had shop. And Gullible was literally written on the ceiling. And we wouldn't believe it, but it would be written on the ceiling, you know? So we would fuck with people all the time. Our teacher did that to us. And then anytime like a new teacher visited a substitute, new students or whatever, we'd always be like, yo, Gullible's written on the ceiling over there. And and it was written on a piece of like scotch tape too. And they'd be like, no, I'm not stupid, I'm not stupid. And everyone would be like, yeah, look. And they wouldn't fucking look. And then when they would look after like 5 minutes, they felt like dumbasses, bro. Lily, no, bro. Lily looks like the giants from Skyrim. I got you. Ready? Fucking web file, bro. Come on now. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Guys, this is what Lily looks like IRL, guys. Ready? She looks like the giants of Skyrim, dude. She looks like the giants from Skyrim. Hector, I'm joking, Lily. Don't step on me. Yo, good night. Good night, Gary, man. Good night. Alright, guys, let's go. Bro, she looks like the giants of Skyrim, bro. She talks a big game, you know? How the fuck do I turn off the speakers at this place? This guy. This scientist. Retro, you're literally built like, I'd rather be built like Mike Wazowski than whatever that, like whatever the fuck that giant is, bro. You're telling me you'd rather be this than Mike Wazowski? Can you get mag mortar without trading? I have no idea, bro. Oh. Bro, you call me Mike Wazowski. You know what you are from Mount Stink? You're you're that slug lady that goes, I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching you. That's you, Lily. That is you. That is literally you. I'm watching you, Mike Wazowski. Always watching you. Retro is built like Samuel Tarley. I don't know who the fuck that is. So it doesn't mean anything to me. I take zero offense. Yo, Gustavo! Fuck, that hurts. How's it going, man? Good time, man. Hey, Gustavo, Lily did a face reveal, bro. You want to see? She's pissed we showed the stream. Look. This is a Lily face reveal, bro. My kids at school have read books like Roz when we're indoor recess. You know what's crazy? I hated reading so much. My school had a program. My school had a program where like the kindergartners had to read to first graders. So when I was in kindergarten, I had to read to first graders, and I was such a shy kid, and I hated reading that I would always pick the same book. He just mentioned the word reading, you know, and it just reminded me of that. I'd always pick the same book where the dad, what was it? The dad dressed up as a monster to scare his son or some shit, bro. It was so corny. I don't remember. But yo, Blackout, did you see Lily's fucking face reveal, bro? Check this out. You know, I just found out that after the release of Scarlet and Violet, the video games are now over 1,028 Pokemon. I believe it. It's been a long time. Bro, what the fuck do you mean? This girl, this is some fucking cope right now. She's poking the grizzly bear, and then it's like, oh, it plays fucking victim when the grizzly bear fucking swipes back. Okay, and then Mr. Pepino's gonna tag in. Here we go. Here we go, dude. Blackout's built like a goddamn laranja. Whatever you fucking, however you say orange in Mexican. Lasagna. Lasagna. How do you say it? Oh, I have to fight. other guys to fight her. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I didn't know that. Bro is shorter than candy-sized little people issues, bro. Us little people don't like to look up, you know, guys? Because then we see monsters with crippled chins above us. How about them apples, bitch? Remember, for all the short people in chat, all the short kings. Whenever you look up, this is what's staring down at you. All right, guys? Remember, short kings. This will always be looking down at you. Blackout, how tall are you there, buddy? Because I do not believe you're above the height of 6 feet. I don't believe it. Blackout, you peg me as a 5'6" kind of guy. 6'2", don't believe it. Send me the DNA report. Gustavo, you're right. Lily does. They say short people have short tempers, but who's killing baby turtles? Us or them? Think about that, huh? Let's put that into perspective. Put that into perspective, huh? Blackout, that's insane, bro. I did not kill Timmy, you did. Bro, Psyduck was the play, bro. Psyduck is the play, dude. Chaos, how's it going, man? Yo, good night, Reynolds. I hope your birthday vacation is celebrated with a bunch of big booty Latinas on that cruise, brother. Have a good night. Psyduck is fast as hell. Sinestia? I have no idea who Sinestia is, so it doesn't offend me. Well, in my defense, guys, in my defense, I thought the gym was in the 20s level-wise. Because it literally went from, what was the little public, level 14? So I figured it would at least be like 7 levels above us. You guys gotta understand, I don't play this game often. Or, yeah, I don't play black and white often. Lily, you think I know all 1,028 Pokemon? I probably know up until Gen 3 by heart. And then I'm cooked. And then I'm fried. Chaos is Doomgus's friend. Good for you, man. It's about time you made a friend. Furry swipes on big cock. Should we teach it? Be better than tail whip at this point. Yeah, probably water sport was the better one. Rip. We did it! Just shush is wild work. What did I say that? Retro is shorter than a Diglett. Lily. I know you're not talking to me with that kind of disrespect looking like a fucking Lord of the Rings character. Frodo! Sonny, shut up. You're built like a whale lord. Who you talking to, huh? Retro, how tall are you? Listen, I say the numbers, you guys never believe me, so I don't bother anymore, you know? I don't bother, man. I don't bother. I have said my height a couple times. And I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm this tall. You're like, no, no way, no way. You're short. And you guys never believe me. You never believe me. If I say the truth, you don't believe me. If I say a lie, you don't believe me. I did. Done it. I have said my height a few times, man. A few times. Oh, Gray, I'm not actually offended if you're getting mad on my behalf. I don't care. Dunny, I've said it on stream. I've said it on VC before. Bro, I should get a clown emote, but like a rat as a clown. So then we could just spam it whenever Lily says some stupid shit, you know? Yeah, great, but that's just Lily's personality. Even when she's wrong, she, like, triples down, you know? That'll get me kicked off YouTube. The people that own Google will kick me off YouTube for that emote there, bud. How about me? What about you? I don't even remember what I said like 5 minutes ago. That'll still get me banned once I get, if I ever get big enough. These people are big sticklers for what you do on other platforms. I am not weird. Doomgus, you're a bit weird. You say the most random shit, you know. Hey, we could work on that, you know. You could change that. All you gotta do is completely change who you are inside, you know. Oh, thanks, Cass. Thank you. Thanks so much. I didn't know that. It doesn't alert you when people use Nitro. Or at least I've never gotten an alert. Bro, what the hell is this, man? It's taking forever. Oh my, I'm about to fall asleep. I'm going through the fucking Pokemon Hollywood, bro. Anybody here ever been to California and Hollywood? What's a server tag? Oh my god, what is this shit, man? So they have Pokemon Act and kill off the Pokemon. This is literally like Michael Vick, bro. People are paying to watch the Pokemon fight. That movie sucked. Different people have different talents. Well, you call that art? I call that dog shit. Get me off. Get me out of here, please. No, my God, please. Please. I'm gonna fucking scream. No, 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 please. Please stop. Oh my God. Okay, I'm free. I'm free. Retro, guess what, Lily? How about you guess what for once? I got something for you. Guess what, Lily? Truthfully, guess what? Guess what? Before I do the next part, guess what? What? That's the end of the stream, folks. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow night. Adios, muchachos. Bitch.